Alright, this is, guys, hello, hi. This is bad. This is so bad, guys. But it's also so good because it's Fleekazoid. So let's take a peek.
And that's the last time I'll say nice things about a game. How was I supposed to know that word was a slur? We have fun here. Hi, Fleek. Starfield's new update is out, and it's already cured this man's cancer. This new—
Wait, what? Starfield? I've never played Starfield. This looks like, what is that other space game? Destiny. This looks like Destiny.
Already cured this man's
It's
cancer.
famously
this
disliked.
New update's been pimped as Starfield 2.0. Todd Howard is insisting that it isn't, but that's just our little retard, the modest Howard. That's what I call him.
What is that picture? What is that picture? We are over 200 endings. That is not an exaggeration. They made 200 endings in Fallout 3. I think everybody's done with Fallout 3, guys.
Underselling as he always does. People are saying this update is gonna fix everything that's wrong with Starfield. How dare you, Bethesda? That's the modders.
Wait, isn't Bethesda known for breaking things more than they fix them? But with the mods, things kind of get better. And publish unfinished games, exactly.
Job. Some people say the game can't be fixed. I agree. Because you can't fix perfection. Can you fix a perfectly inflated tire? No. And you can't fix Starfield because it's the pinnacle of human achievement.
Why does this Starfield look like Cyberpunk? I mean, granted, based on that, okay.
Todd Howard reached for the stars and landed on the steppy stool. Starfield was boring on release, I'll admit it. And I'll also admit that you can't be boring in our current world. We've reached such levels of dopamine and stimming that managing a moon—
Stimming. 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 Stimming.
Launch is a second monitor activity to WoW Classic. What did you expect out of World of Warcraft players? They've never even seen grass. You really think they give a fuck about what goes on above it? Hi.
You know what? That actually is valid. That actually is pretty valid. I'm not gonna lie. You've got so many games that are so good, that have been so good for so long. You really need to step up your shit in order to make an impression and get someone to switch from a 20-year-old game to something new.
Fleek here, Bethesda's #1 fan. I was there when Todd Howard was conceived. The new Starfield DLC isn't a revamp because it doesn't need a revamp. Alright, they just remembered where they left the other half of the content back—
Wait! What the f is this?
Back on launch. We got more guns, more armor, more space modules, and more modifiers. The paid DLC adds a new Clanka faction, cause Todd, seeing all the Clanka hate online at the moment, decided to capitalize on that.
Wow. Actually, that's kind of a market selling point, but here's the thing. You keep adding more shit, but ignoring the basic shit you need to fix. Get your head out of your ass and fix the basics first. Like, come on. I have this problem with so many games. Like, I just don't understand why it is, like, you hear your community, your gaming community, tell you to fix the most basic of shit. Like, even with Arc Raiders, that was a thing. Like, there were so many things, basic things that they can fix, and your community is yelling at you in the face to fix this shit, but instead you're like, oh,
Howard's an industrious little scamp. Don't come into this expecting any big story. It just adds another enemy to the spawn pool, and then past level 50 they added dynamic events so space is no longer boring as shit. They added turf wars between chips and bloods. Thankfully this DLC also doesn't add in any more handcrafted planets, because after walking around that empty husk I paid $30 for, I don't think my mind could take any more of retard's genius. Last December, Bethesda came out of the Clanka closet, announced—
I love how they have the Olaf falling over at Disney. It's so funny.
Their use of AI. Did you vibe code the hell out of this so we could have 16 times the bugs? Todd, you shouldn't have. No.
Todd Howard says AI is not a fad, but we're not using it to generate anything. The handcrafted human intention is what makes things special, and that's where we want to be. What?
Fact,
okay.
I don't think the AI even uses AI.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Todd Howard made it clear they fucked this up one stroke
Yeah,
at a time,
that's,
the good old-fashioned way. Say what you want about all-seeing
Yeah.
Emperor Howard. This is a man that gives the fans what they want. Todd, thanks for joining me today. Remember when you made that empty planet and charged us $30 for it?
Yeah.
You know what I called it? Sharded space. We can get you a booster seat if you need it. Does the big boy want a big boy booster seat?
Oh my god.
Folks, we'll be right back with a booster seat. On the free side of things, the free lanes update finally lets you fly from planet to planet because, as they say,
zoom between planets, really a core fundamental part of any space sim or space fantasy is being on your ship and flying from location to location.
which is why they
Wait. Why couldn't you freely fly between planets in the first place? That seems like a crucial part of a space game. Like, what?
added it to theirs 3 years after launch. And just as a
Wow.
middle finger to all those people making
Wow.
posts on Twitter, Todd slammed in a mandatory section in the beginning where you're forced to fly from planet to planet for 20 minutes. Todd, thanks for joining me
What?
again. What do you think we should do to all those people that made all those mean Twitter posts?
Punish the fuck out of them,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
and people will love it.
Couldn't agree more. Where is that booster seat? Then again, a little thing I like to say, Starfield is like life. I'm 40 hours in and I already want to end it. My favorite part of this DLC, if I can choose between all this good stuff, is that in the announcement trailer, this guy is wearing a visor indoors. Several new...
Yes, I understand that. I mean, yes, that is a very difficult thing, but like, if you're gonna make a space game where you have to go to other planets, like, why wasn't that part of the base concept? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
armor sets were added to the game, which is great because in the base game I spent
Oh my
50
God.
hours walking around looking like an asshole. They wanted to make
Whoa.
me feel like I was a god, but then every armor set made me look like the Michelin Man. Now after the update, I don't look like the Michelin Man. I am the Michelin Man.
Oh, oh my.
Tripping the Breakers, a new social media
funny.
trend sweeping the nation.
The trailer had Keith David in it. Outstanding choice. He was in Mass Effect, the game I should be playing right now.
This is Starfield. Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I actually love him as an actor. I actually do like him as an actor.
The outpost got overhauled. I
That's
wouldn't say they're
right.
useful, but cubes! They added cubes! One
Oh,
cube
wonderful.
dies, another rises. We got X cubes, Rubik's cubes, cubicles, and cube-shaped guns. In all of cube-based gaming, we've never seen this many cubes in one place.
I feel like a cat. It's all boxes. I live in a box. I sleep in a box. My world is a box. That's what I feel like when I hear about all these cubes.
Hang on, the cube is telling me something. The cube is telling me something. You could get
All
10%
these,
off.
all these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Yes, yes.
Using code PIMP over at GamerSubs. Overall, the reaction to the DLC has been, oh, they're still working on that game? And I get it. Some people can't get past the 100-hour prologue. They're programmed to judge a book by its cover. And the first 1,000 pages. People don't have the patience to push
That's
through the
so
shit to get
many.
to the
That's-
My personal thoughts after playing this DLC is that I didn't play this DLC. Crimson Desert is out. You think I'm playing this shit? Also, all my save files got corrupted because I put Shrek into the game.
Oh no, he put Shrek into the game. I kind of love how he does that though. I noticed, I think in the last video there was like a Shrek meme picture in the background. It was kind of funny. I liked it.
Do you have any closing thoughts before I get back to running my Clankathon?
Show me what you think is the hardest thing, and I will beat it.
Todd, that's not going to get you a good review.
It's called Tripping the Breakers, a new social media trend sweeping the nation.
Thanks to the flock of pimps.
Oh
and thank
my
you to everybody
gosh.
using code PIMP to get 10% off. Eventually, a game will come out, and we will maybe talk about it.
Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.